Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me on the mat today. I have a quick, full body yin yoga practice for you. And since it's a quick practice, we won't be holding our asanas as long as we typically do in a standard yin yoga practice. I do encourage you to have 2 yoga blocks nearby, as we will be taking a half monkey asana, and they will be great to support your body in that asana. Now we'll begin our practice today in a toe squat. So go ahead and make your way to hands and knees. Sit your hips back to your heels, and then make sure that all 10 toes are tucked. So manually moving your pinky toes so they get some love too. We'll include a neck release as well, so you can clasp opposite elbows, or you can take prayer if you would like. Find a variation that feels good in your body today. And just sit up nice and tall, lengthening crown of head up, tailbone towards the earth. Shoulders are softening back and down, away from your ears. And let's breathe in. And on the exhalation, soften your right ear towards your right shoulder. Allow your head to be heavy. Feel that opening in the left side of your neck. And slow, nourishing breaths. If you have a lot of tightness, tension in your toes, go ahead and send your in-breath into that space, feeling it expand, and then on your exhalations, visualize that tightness, that tension, those sensations releasing from your body, creating space and openness. On your next inhalation, use the inhalation to lift your head back up to center. Now, if your toes are tucked and it's feeling painful, wildly uncomfortable, you can go ahead and release the tops of your feet to the mat, and we can take the neck stretch on the second side with tops of feet to the mat. And if you were clasping opposite elbows, go ahead and switch that around. We'll breathe in, lengthen up. And on the exhalation, soften that left ear towards your left shoulder. And just check in with the bowl of your pelvis. Notice if it's tilting forward so that booty is popping a little. There might be some crunching in your lower spine, so go ahead and lengthen your tailbone towards the earth. Just return to those smooth, steady breaths. Breathing in through your nose. Exhalation out your nose, releasing, letting go. exhalation, lift up to center. Release your clasped elbows. Go ahead and do a few shoulder rolls here. Release your palms to the mat as you lean forward and very slowly, very mindfully, very lovingly begin to move your toes only as much as feels good. Don't force it. And then begin to circle the ankles. Crunch the toes, flex the toes. And then tap the tops of the earth with your feet. Beautiful. Let's move into an ankle stretch next. Just so sit your hips back to your heels. Bring your fingertips behind you, pointing towards your body. And then we'll just begin to lean back with a long spine as you lift your shins off the earth. And then lift back until you feel a nice sensation in the front side of your ankles. Now, with this sensation, on a scale of 1 to 10, we want it to be about a 4 to a 5. So that way we can hold this asana in stillness and allow the long hold to be what unravels the body and opens it up over time. Draw the elbows back, shoulder blades gliding down your back so there's space between shoulders and ears. And then draw your attention within, into your body. Allow the areas of your body to soften as much as you can that are not supporting, holding you up in this asana. Very slowly begin to press into your palms to lower your shins to the earth. Rising. Bring your palms out in front of you to lift up. And very slowly, with loving kindness, begin to circle those ankles. Both directions. Beautiful work, my friends. Let's line your knees underneath your hip points, your wrists underneath your shoulders. And then one at a time, let's turn your palms to face your fingertips face towards your body, keeping wrists aligned underneath your shoulders. Those fingertips spread nice and wide. And then from here, we'll take a flow with our cat-cows. And I want this to be very slow, very mindful, very gentle, very loving, listening to your body, to your wrists, and honoring where they're at. It's not taking it too deep. So let's breathe in, lower your belly, lift your heart. Feeling those sensations within your body. Exhalation, round through, hollowing out. Notice if the sensation changes from our cat to cow to what you're feeling in your wrists. Then breathe and lower your belly, lift your heart, shoulder heads draw back. Take a few slow, subtle wrist circles here. Switch directions. Find stillness, then exhalation round through. chin to chest. In our cat pose, just slowly rock front to back. Slow, mindful, and gentle. Notice if your levels of sensation are different on the right and left side. And then find your neutral spine. Beautiful, my friend, one at a time. Turn those palms back so fingertips point towards the front of the mat. Sit hips back to your heels and take a few wrist circles. Let that go. Shake it off. All right, let's move into our half monkey asana. Hands and knees. Bring your blocks underneath your palms. This can be helpful in finding space to step that back foot forward if you'd like. So step your right foot forward. Knee aligns over the ankle. And then we will shift your hips back in space, finding the half monkey pose. Release the top side of the back foot to the earth, really feeling it connect with the earth. Adjust your blocks as needed. And take a moment to flex your foot, but then let it relax. And then allow the spine to round forward over the front leg. Let gravity take hold, my friend. Let it weigh you down. Head is heavy. Soften through your neck, through the upper body. See if you can soften just a little bit more. As you soften and surrender the body, notice if that changes the sensations you're experiencing in the back side of your body. Release a little more. Very slowly, with love and kindness, press into your palms to slowly lift and begin to bend into your front knee. Lift your heart a moment in our low lunge. A quick counter pose. Beautiful. Now step that front foot back. Let's take it right over to the second side. Step your left foot forward. Ensure that your front knee is in line with your ankle. And then when you're ready, shift your hips back in space. Release the top side of your back foot to the earth. Feel it ground and connect. You will take a moment to flex the front foot and then relax it. Hips remain square. And just round the spine out over the front leg. Upper body is heavy. Gravity taking hold. Soften through your neck, your shoulders, your chest. Let go. See if you can soften a little more. Soften the head. Let it be heavy. Begin to bring awareness to your palms. Press down into palms, lift up and begin to bend into your front knee. Take a moment for a counter pose in our low lunge, lifting your heart. Shift your hips back. Step that front foot back. Set your blocks off to the side. And let's make our way into downward facing dog. Our downward facing dog is just a moment to connect with the back sides of your legs. Notice how they're feeling. Notice how your toes are feeling, your ankles. And take any feel-good, intuitive movement. Let's soften your knees to the mat. Coming into melting heart pose next. Make your way to hands and knees. Line your wrists underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hip points. And keeping your hips aligned over your knees, go ahead and just slide your palms forward, melting your heart down towards the earth. Grounding your forehead. Allow your armpits to yearn towards the earth. Tailbone lengthens to the sky. Send your in-breath in through the length of your spine. Exhalation. Release that upper body. Let the torso drape through center. On the exhales, draw the navel back to the spine to help support your lower back. Return to those deeply soothing breaths. Extending the inhalation, extending the exhalation. Very slowly press into your palms to lift up just enough to walk the palms back, melting your hips to your heels. Then open your knees wide and release into a wide knees child's pose. And let's invite a side body stretch to walk those palms over to the right side. Stack your left palm on top of the right. Lengthen out through that left hip, through the side body. Send that in-breath into the left side body. Feel the rib cage expand with the inhale. Exhalation, release, melting the heart towards the earth. And let's lift up. Walk your palms back through center and take them over to the left side. Right palm stacking up upon the left. Sending the in-breath into the right side body, into feeling the rib cage expand. Slowly return to center. Around the forehead. Take a smooth, steady breath in through your nose, feeling the oxygen enter your body, nourish your body. And a long, slow, complete exhalation out your nose, surrendering. Letting anything go that does not support your balanced, healthy body and mind. Slowly walk your palms back to rise. Lean forward, bring your feet off to one side to bring them out in front of you. Finding your easy seat. And then just take a few moments to find intuitive movement here in your easy seat. To work out any kinks from our practice. I'll meet you sitting up nice and tall, lining your head over your heart, and your heart over your pelvis. Take a moment to draw your attention within, feel into your body. Noticing how you're feeling now compared to when we first stepped on the mat together. For this quick, full body yin practice. Let's take a big, beautiful breath, encircling your fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light. Your palms kiss and bring all that love and light down to your heart center. Breathe in, raise prayer to your third eye. Exhalation, bow forward to your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel calm and centered in body, mind, and spirit. If you enjoyed, please throw the video some love with a thumbs up before you step away. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That is a very easy, free way to help support our work so we can continue to make these free yoga love practices for all. Have a beautiful rest of your day, my friend.